Concealed carry for whom? Who in the world in DC is eligible to obtain a concealed carry license to carry? You? Are you eligible? Hey. Save money for bail and for lawyer fees, because you're going to jail. They going to jail, she going to jail, he's going to jail, they going to jail, we all going to jail because of the gun laws in DC. So don't even have one. It's time to throw away all of them because you're going to jail. All right, guys, so you find yourself in need of some protection, right? Some personal protection, some firearm protection, right? And you think you can open carry. Wrong. In Washington, D.C., Washington, D.C. is one of the most strict or the strictest districts on the planet. Listen to me. First, I have 4 segments we're going to talk about today. The first segment is how to apply or the requirements needed in order to obtain a concealed carry license, whether or not it does any good or not, but we're going to at least get there. All right, first of all right, what are the District of Columbia license to carry a handgun requirements? You got to be 21. So I don't care what anyone tells you, you have to be 21 years old as an individual or a civilian. Possess a registered pistol or a registered one at the time of the CCPL, concealed carry permit license application. Have a bona fide residence or place of business within the District of Columbia. Within the United States, a license to carry a pistol concealed upon his or her person issued by the lawful authorities of any state or subdivision of the United States, or within the United States and meet all the registration and licensing requirements. Here we go. Have completed a firearms training course. Combination of a course. You gotta take the course. Be a suitable person to be licensed. Not have been convicted of any weapons, offense, or felonies in any jurisdiction. This is going to eliminate a lot of people. Let me tell you this right now. Not have been convicted of any weapons, offense, or felony in any jurisdiction. You're already gone. That's it. So this causes people to commit crimes to go get many illegal guns because that one charge or that one conviction prevents them from getting a concealed carry. Not be under indictment for any weapons or violent offense. Not have been convicted of assault, bodily harm, or drug offenses within the prior 5 years. That eliminates a lot of people. Not have been acquitted of any charge of reason of insanity within the last 5 years. Not been admitted to any mental hospital within the last 5 years. Not have any physical defect that would make it unsafe to use a firearm. Not have been found negligent in a firearm incident and resulted in death or injury. Not have been found guilty of any misdemeanor family offense. Not have renounced United States citizenship. Not be legally blind. Not have been convicted of 2 or more driving under the influence charges for the last 5 years. Isn't this interesting? Isn't this interesting right here? Not have been convicted of 2 or more driving under the influence charges within the last 5 years. To me, driving under the influence of alcohol should be the same as using a weapon, period. But they're going to exclude that because I'm assuming that a lot of their people drive under the influence. You see how the law is kind of iffy? Y'all got to pay attention to that stuff when y'all vote. Like not being convicted of 2 or more driving under the influence charges within the last 5 years. What about 1? But you disclose misdemeanors and felonies for having a firearm, which could hurt people, but also driving under the influence could kill people. So it's kind of wishy-washy, depends on who you are, right? When you're making this law. Not have had a civil protection order placed on him or within the last 5 years. So that's eliminating a lot of domestic and violent people who could be innocent, but somebody put the protection order against them anyway. Now have had a conviction of stalking within the last 5 years. Now have had a history of violence within the last 5 years. Have completed a firearms training course provided by Metropolitan Police and meet the federal law requirements. Now, what are the fees? 90-day processing time, $75 for your initial permit, Valid for 2 years from initial date of issue. All right. That's basically it for that part. Here's what I'm going to tell you. They set the law that will exclude more than half of the residents in poor areas or underrepresented areas. So these laws to protect people with concealed carry are only for the rich or for the non-us, people that don't look like us. That's what I believe, because this law is very discriminatory. You can't apply for protection. So all of these dudes that are 18 and up who can't receive this out of some mishap that happened in the past, some of this may not even been their fault, now are gonna have to go out and get illegal guns. So you got more illegal guns on the streets, which causes more illegal behavior, which causes more deaths than legal guns. So other than police shooting innocent people if that's happening. So you gotta vote wise when you're going through this, because this law is iffy. Like I said, especially when it comes to that DUI. I'm trying to figure out how alcohol and DUI is not under the same umbrella as having a weapon. Whenever you get into the car with alcohol, it's the same as having a weapon. You're blind, and it's also the same as being blind. You're drunk, and you're drunk, you hit somebody, you kill somebody, it's very easy. Drunk driving has caused more accidents at one time than gun violence. It's what I heard, but I will research that. But it depends on, like I said, this law is very specific, and whoever wrote this law was very specific and strategic and how they would keep guns out of the hands of African Americans or underrepresented communities. You guys better start voting and start reading it all context. Stay tuned for the next episode. The next episode is where you can use or where you can actually use your concealed weapon. Because just having a concealed license doesn't allow you in the District of Columbia to be concealed everywhere. Stay tuned, guys. Always read, and pay attention.